Yes, hello, and welcome to Gamble and Fin. It's an extra edition. We throw these over here on our YouTube channel in hopes that you'll subscribe. It don't cost nothing, and tell your friends to do so as well, because here's the thing. If we build up enough subscribers, we build this community, and we get to have more and more of you involved, and we can make some money. Okay, so...
Which that's the only reason we're doing any of this. But continue. Yes, you have something you want to talk about?
In the interest of transparency, Fred, I have an extra, and you didn't even comment. Well, you kind of did.
I kind of did.
On my get-up today, and I wore this because to you and I, FC stands for Fueled Collective. But to the rest of the city this past weekend, it stood for the opening of TQL Stadium, a magnificent facility that will be hosting monster truck shows in about 5 years if they don't get it together. The last place FC Cincinnatians, out of, I think, 14 teams, they are now 0-3-1 after the home opener and the new stadium loss.
This is an expansion year one. I mean, I think they've made a number of, now I will tell you, that stadium is it's pretty kick-ass. They have done anything and everything exactly the right way. They have. So kudos to them. The soccer product, on the other hand, and I'm certainly not somebody who feigns to know anything about soccer other than I really don't need to see it.
I like it.
You do like it. You watch. But, I mean, what I do know is this. What is up? Because they've had leadership changes, coaching changes, player personnel changes, and they still really – I mean, this team that defeated them, 3-2, is not any good. I mean, it's among the worst in the league as well. So I don't know. They're obviously – they scored 2 goals, but they're having trouble scoring again. They just don't seem to play very well at all.
Well, and the reason I brought it up and wore this for you today was because we talked about this Wednesday when we were at the Moorline Lager House, which we will be again this Wednesday 5-7 before the Reds game. But – you know, the fact that we got an MLS franchise so quickly and people were packing Nippert. I mean, everybody, to me, this is Cincinnati in a nutshell. And I know it sounds bad to say this because I've lived here longer than I've lived everywhere else. This is my de facto hometown. But this city sometimes can't get out of its own way thinking it's cooler than it is. So we rushed to these games. The games were fun at Nippert the first 2 years. Then they got a little bit wonky. The Bailey, that's all cool, but we are so obsessed with being, the biggest Oktoberfest, the biggest this, the biggest that. We're doing all this and we're doing all that. 5 years from now, I'm not kidding you. Will this city stick behind this in our effort to seem cooler than we really are and be European?
Well, and I've said this, and people look at me like I've got 28 heads, which sometimes I think I do. That's how smart I am. But I would tell you, the issue is if you watch the fans in the stands at most of the games, they're not even watching the match.
Yeah.
They're there. And I mean, I get the getting dressed up, and by the way, I do love their colors. The color combination, everything that they do is really, really cool. The only thing that they haven't done well is the product on the field.
Right.
Everything else they've done, from Nippert to the new facility to anything and everything, the training facility up in Milford, all that has been done very, very well. Just the product of wins and losses.
And does that sound familiar to you in the least in this town for sports?
Right now, no, it sounds spot on.
Yeah.
Sounds like they've joined the fray.
You look. Yeah. Everywhere you look. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, for a sports town to have 3 major professional sports in it and for it to continue to be the way that it is with the products on the field, you do have to wonder.
Reds are going to get hot, Fred. They're going to reel off about 13 wins in a row. I can feel it.
All right, well, I'll check with me in September when it's not bouncing around one game above and below 500. But anyway, we shall see.
You look nice.
In the comments, do you think, does FC Cincinnati MLS soccer, does it have a future in this town no matter what goes on the field like the other franchises have?
And here's what I would ask
what you think.
What's the grace period? Like, if you're a fan out there, what's your grace period? Like, how long? You got the new facility, shiny new toy, all that. They'll get to full capacity, but how long are you willing to wait to see if they win?
All right, well, we'll find out. Put the comments in the comments section.
That's where you would put a comment.
That'd be great. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's build that subscriber base up. And then what we'll do is we'll start a profit-sharing thing with those of you, no, we won't, that have subscribed.
How about subscribe 1 million?
There you go. Subscribe. Yes. Get your vaccination, and you have to subscribe when you get your vaccination. You can't win the $1 million without it. No one knows what we're talking about.
Or how about this?
Including us.
How about subscribe, and then you can maybe pay us.
There you go. All right. We're going to wrap up this little extra edition. We throw these here on the YouTube channel so you can share just a little glimpse of what's going on inside these 2 coconuts here. He's Gamble. I'm Finn.
And we are
out.